exciting NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Today's game continues this Golden State Warriors homestand. Last time they met was to beat the Clippers. They come into this one feeling good about the matchup. They've taken both games so far this season.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So for the Clippers right now, Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Pierce is out there with Luke and Mbamute. And it's Jordan in the 5 spot.
Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Thompson with the bucket. We played just over a minute here in the first. Paul goes in, pulls up, knocked away.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times. Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Now the Warriors moving it up. Bogut with the ball.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Redick with the bucket.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Mbamute with the steal. Paul dishes to Redick. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Redick's got 6. Paul with the steal. Jordan kicks to Redick. Changes up. Fires the 3.
Paul Pierce.
Jordan trying to free himself up. And Pierce is good for 3.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
And Green gets it to go.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Here's Curry. That is good. Curry's got 6.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
Pass to Pierce. Gets stolen by Curry. To the middle. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. The pull-up. Outside Curry. Lets it go from deep. Again, Curry missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Yes, fans, Clark, and the one team they view as floppers is the Clippers. I don't like that word, but just kind of came out. Whether that is fair or not is up for debate, but it is certainly, I think, the perception.
And I think there's some truth to that perception. I mean, multiple players have received fines for flopping on their roster. I mean, you can't run away from that, and the fans remember it, too.
Oh, they do, yes, sir. Redick for 3. Shot is no good. Good D by Thompson. And he banks in the layup. Thompson's got 5 now.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside. And for the Clippers and flopping, part of it might just be reputation. Whenever anyone hits the deck on their team, fans might be quick to kind of condemn that as a flop.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Cole Aldrich is checked in for Jordan. Jeff Ayers comes in for Mbaamuta. Wesley Johnson's checked in for Paul Pierce. And it's Crawford in for J.J. Redick.
That's a heads-up play there on offense. The pump fake cleared the way for the nice layup.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
Thompson inside the line. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. The Warriors on top. They're up by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Johnson out there with Cole Aldrich. Then it's Lance Stevenson. Then it's Crawford. And it's Prigioni in at the point. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And then for the Clippers, Jeff Ayers comes in for Lance Stevenson. And it's Rivers in for Pablo Prigioni. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game. First one falls for him. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. For the Los Angeles Clippers, they come in off a good magic in Orlando.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about their role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
Taking 2 shots. That one is off. He doesn't get the second one.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
And Coach Doc Rivers wears multiple hats for this organization. Not only is he the head coach, but also in charge of all basketball operations. Really the leader in a lot of ways for this team.
And Ayers throws it down.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Thompson. Johnson with the block. Spades the pass to Barbosa. Second shot opportunity. Thompson dishes to Spades. And Thompson kicks to Spades. Shot clock at 2. Iguodala. Rebound by Aldrich.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot. And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They have a huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. I mean, they've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And now the 2K leaderboard, a list of the teams that have rebounded the ball tremendously over the last 10 games. In third, the Warriors.
Kevin, that's been a nice run lately. They're making a strong effort on the board, and it's working and paying dividends for them.
Johnson kicks to Rivers. And Cole Aldrich with the slam.
And you can sense the momentum really starting to swing their way.
Yeah, they're taking charge here. I mean, there's no question about it, Greg. And the lead, I think, is just going to continue to grow and grow from here.
Shot is no good. Excellent D here by Iguodala. Livingston passes to space.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the miss by Cole Aldrich. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. Barnes dishes to Thompson. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Now just a 2-point Clipper lead.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better. Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Mba Amute.
Yes.
And the powerful one-handed slam.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Oh, and here comes Barnes all alone.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum. He hit a 3 in the first, but so far it's been this quarter.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Redick inside the line. No good on the buzzer beater. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Clippers lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Green is out there with Maurice Spates. And it's Curry in the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here's Paul. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg. He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Curry outside. Clippers leading by 4. Right side Pierce. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Redick.
And now a chance, Kevin, to see how the last month has fared for the Clippers. 3rd in steals. 6th in fewest turnovers per game. And they are in the top 10 in field goal percentage. This is a team that shows excellent discipline at the offensive end.
And you look at all those steals. I mean, they play an in-your-face, aggressive style of defense. Even advancing the ball can prove to be a challenge, and they tend to feed off of that.
That is good. Spades has got 8.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
The Clippers on defense for the tie, and Jordan sends it back. Pierce kicks to Redick. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. Jordan kicks to Redick. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Redick's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
For 3, Pierce. And good on the basket. Book it. And it's a 9-point Los Angeles lead. Ball again. It's Curry. He feeds it to Thompson. Good on the 3-point shot. Thompson's got 10 points.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. It's stolen by Green. And it's the Warriors on the break. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Barnes.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Klay Thompson. And Paul gets it to go in.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
And the whistle blow is going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
The second half hasn't gone nearly as well for him. He'd only had 1 before the break in terms of turnovers, but that number's growing as this game progresses.
Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against Oklahoma City.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
And the whistle blow is going to be on Andre Iguodala.
Pretty early to be over the limit, Kevin. They'll have to watch the fouls from here out.
The Clippers look good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Curry kicks to Spates. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Mbah-a-Moute. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. It's Curry outside. And the basket good. Curry's got 9 points.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Now here's Curry. 9 points in the game so far. Launches it. And the foul on Cole Aldridge. That's his first foul.
Cole Aldridge. That's his first personal foul.
1:30 left to play here in the third. Here's Spates. And that one is hammered home.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
And, guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out. He can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
The Clippers have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
The Clippers in the lead. Crawford drives in. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games. The Warriors, number 1. 5th, the Clippers.
I mean, this is about hot shooting for both these teams recently. Two teams playing with tremendous confidence. This sure makes for an exciting matchup.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Clippers.
You know, one of the big stories has been the three ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far. Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight. Looked like he was trying to go for a degree of difficulty points on that shot.
All alone. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Crawford's got 8. Warriors trail by 6. Here's Spates. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target. Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Uncovered. And Crawford with the basket on the assist by Rivers. And now it's an 8-point Los Angeles lead. And Spates gets it to go.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Yeah, he's most certainly not the reason they're in the hole. I mean, his percentage has been outstanding.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Here's Curry. And the Clippers looking at who they've got. They've got J.J. Redick. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Luke and Bahamut. Then it's Pierce. And it's Prigioni in it. The one.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Kicks it to Green. Pass to Iguodala. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Jamal Crawford picks one up.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
The three-pointer is right on target. Crawford's got 11 points here in just the second half. Moving it up. Here's Ayers. No good on the triple. Warriors trail by 6. Curry with it. And Crawford picks him up defensively. Deflects the pass. Here's Barnes. And the serious dunk to finish it off.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here. Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
Rivers kicks to Crawford. Andre Iguodala comes up with the rebound. The Warriors trail. Curry with it. Picked up by Rivers. Passes to Spates to tie it up. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Timeout for Golden State.
You're terrible, Golden State.
Timeout called the Warriors.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He told them to stick with what's worked to this point, saying, listen, they're giving us all the space we need inside. Let's take advantage of it. Keep working the ball inside the paint.
Thank you, Doris. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Green. Thompson comes in for Barnes. And it's Barbosa in for Steph Curry. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Paul with the steal. Redick for 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And it's a 9-point Clipper lead.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Thompson from long range. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
And stolen by Jordan. Redick with the 3. The Warriors pull it in. 1:43 left here in the 4th quarter. Spates kicks to Barbosa. And he gets the bucket.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Here's Redick. Spates with the block. And they'll keep possession. Pierce attacking. Paul with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Paul's shot is off. Warriors trail by 6. And Thompson kicks to Barbosa. Back to Thompson. Iguodala, the pass to Spates. Here's Thompson. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
And I like the job the defense did to not let him have it. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And so Thompson nails both of them.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Crisp pass into the paint.
Well, the clock has become their worst enemy.
Not a friend anymore. They've got to work quickly from here.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Clark, a critical possession right here.
Boy, Kevin, you can just feel the crowd on pins and needles right now.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're behind by 6. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Johnson. Draymond Green comes in for Andrew Bogut. Barnes, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And Curry subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. Green inside the three-point line. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And the Clippers have possession. 6-point game. Here's Jordan. Here is Mbamute. Redick for 3. Balanced scoring, Clark, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watch it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
You might want to cut down on that sugar intake, though, Clark. But anyway, everybody's been involved in this offense here early on, and it has a way of helping you defensively. Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
And Kevin, maybe the play of the game right there.
A tremendous instinct straight to come up with a steal and then attack the basket.
Game changer right there, guys. An unbelievable play to make it this stage of a really tight ball game.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They lead by 2. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Out of bounds.
So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And we'll see you next time. But first, the postgame show with Ernie Johnson just a few aisles above us.